I've not changed my room for the past few months, it stayed the exact same, so I think it's finally time for a bit of a revamp ready for Christmas. Right now, all the wires I've messed up completely after I did the cable management months ago, and as well as that, my desk is filthy, it's got marks all over it, the mousepad looks disgusting, my setup in general is just so untidy right now. As you can see, my PC's not been cleaned in ages, the amount of dust in there is actually disgusting. I don't think I've properly cleaned it once since I've actually bought it, but what I'm going to do now is take the entire setup apart. So there we go, the entire setup's been taken apart. As well as that, I've polished the entire desk, so it's so much cleaner now. As well as my desk having loads of dust, this bedside cabinet also has a lot of dirt on it, so I'll give that a quick polish as well. And there we go, it's looking much cleaner now. My monitors also definitely need a clean. I mean, one of the monitors has been under my bed for the past few months, and then the other one has just not been cleaned in ages, so I'll give these a polish as well. And I did just set up the dual monitor stand. So for this setup, I'm thinking 2 monitors because it does make it look a lot better than just having one. And there we go, they're all set up. And this is what I was talking about with my PC. So now you can see it a lot better, all the dust in there. I've just not touched it, the fans especially. The fan at the back usually doesn't even start up when I boot my PC up. It's that dusty, I think it just gets stuck. And this is the front of the PC, so that's what I was talking about. I do clean that a few times. Then I set up my Xbox here. I've changed it up a bit. I've put it back to being flat. I just think it looks much better being flat than being upright because it hides so much more cables when it is flat. And then I decided I need to actually make labels for all of my plugs because I know 2 of my plugs are like almost the exact same. So I'm going to label every single plug that I use just for a bit of organization. Then I just put the mousepad up there. So the mousepad I'm using is just this black one from Amazon. I've hardly even used it, so it'll work perfect for this. And the colors are fairly neutral, so it'll do the job. Alright, so I then set up 2 cable sleeves here for the PC. So it just hides all the cables coming down from the PC, makes them look like 1 or 2 big cables, and it blends in a lot with the wall. So it just looks a lot better than having a bunch of different cables coming down. The rest of the cables are not looking good at all. You can tell they are so messed up. I do still have my cable management thing set up from ages ago. So I've set up the keyboard and mouse here. I went for the 60% GK61. I just think it looks the best out of all my keyboards. As well as that, obviously the GPRX Superlight. It's the mouse I've been using for the past 3 years. And it just looks good anyway. So after plugging everything in, I actually realized I can't even use my lamp. Now, I actually really like this lamp. It adds like a really nice warm light. But I can't even use it on this because I've got 2 monitors. Before I had 1, so I only had 1 plugged in. But now I've got 2, so there's no more plugs for it. Now, I sped this part up, but when I tell you this took so long, I mean it. Genuinely, this cable management was so frustrating. The amount of cable ties I used is insane. And there we go, that's what it looks like finished. And then when you look from the actual top of the desk where I'll be sitting, you can't see any cables at all, which is perfect. The way I do cable management is sort of like just out of sight, out of mind. They don't have to be completely gone because at the end of the day, with a desk like this, that's basically impossible. So as long as they're just not in the way and I can't see them, then that's good enough.
Alright, I've now hoovered everything and it's all looking good. So the last thing to do is turn on the lights and add like 2 more things. It's not very Christmassy right now. So first things first, I've got this snow globe here, pretty big one. I'm basically just going to stick it wherever it can go. And then I've got a smaller one here as well, which can go, I don't actually know where I'll put this, maybe on top of the PC. That'll do the job for now. But yeah, that is the setup complete. So now I'm just going to turn all the lights on and show what it looks like.
If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out so much more than you think. I know my upload schedule has been shocking. I've been so busy. Like, there's just not much time at all for YouTube at the moment. But I'm going to try get back on the grind. I can't lie, because I do miss it. So trust me, I will be back.